Listen to me, Roy. Listen to me very well. You are a royal guard uh, of the Empire. You've sworn your life to defend the common folk, to defend the Empress, to defend your land of Kaineng, the beautiful, rich, bountiful land that we both live in and thrive in. This is your mission. Every day you wake up with the goal and the desire to be a bastion of loyalty and respect to your fellow men.
Lay it on him, homie.
Not only that, but I'm sure that right now, uh, despite the rocky relationship you might have with your family, despite the rough patches you go through, at the end of the day, your parents go to bed knowing that their son is a proud, respected member of the elite guard of Kaineng. They are very proud of their son. Now, I want you to imagine their faces. Look, see them in your mind. Weave open the tapestries of your thoughts and see them in front of you. Now, imagine them. How would they look at you knowing that you have betrayed their trust? Everything you stood for, every promise, every oath you gave, how would they react if they knew that you had broken them all one by allying yourself with impostors, traitors, those who would seek harm to the people of Kaineng? How would they feel, and how would that make you feel? Now, I tell you this once. I seek nothing but the truth, the honorable truth. Please, for the good of your people, for our people, our brothers, our sisters, our Empress, I ask you, why do you hide such things from me? I wish you no harm. I'm really sorry about that bow thing. I didn't expect it to work at all. But please.
You have him restrained in front of you, right? Like you're behind him?
Well, when you started talking about his family, I kind of loosened up a bit.
But he's still. Are you still behind him? Like, how is this in your
Well,
head?
he was behind. I was behind him the whole time, and when I just started talking right now, I like flipped him over. I got my hands on his shoulders, and I'm, uh, I'm motioning with my hands like you are a guard. You are a royal
Okay.
soldier.
So you're
Uh,
giving him a nice moment. Okay.
yeah,
Um,
please,
you
Mr. Roy.
see tears start rolling down his eyes. He looks up at you and says, "What is your name, mister?"
Some call me the Silver Arrow. Some call me the Silver Wolf. Some may even call me the Rescuer. Some may call me the Space Cowboy.
He attempts to kick you in the balls. I don't think that hits.
When I was distracted, oh man,
So you're flat-footed.
Flat-footed gives me a -2 to AC. That brings me down to 21.
So yeah, he doesn't hit.
Was his
And then
intent clear enough?
he goes, and some might call you sucker, and he goes to kick you in the balls.
Unfortunately, he's wearing a cup.
Unfortunately, you're wearing a cup, and
I-
it does nothing.
I just came back from my hockey game, sucker. I've come prepared.
And after he realizes that he has done nothing to you, he looks up at you with like super wide eyes, and he's like,
This is going to come out of my paycheck, isn't it?
And then you see a big poof. And after that poof, there he is again.
Ah, it's actually him. I thought he was working for him, or something like that.
Uh-oh. And he immediately turns and starts to run.
I have but one question for you, as I would like to attempt to do what I did before and pin him down with my arrows. Well, with one arrow anyway, or two. So I don't want to kill him or anything, just make him stop running. So I aim for his legs in that case.
Okay. That's an attack
If you-
roll, right?
Yeah.
If you roll a 1, I'm going to be really sad.
I channel the spirit of Kireji. Aid me in my moment.
There's no bush. There's no bush now. It's just you and him.
It should be like shooting a cow in the hallway. Here we go.
You still can't shoot a cow in the hallway if you roll a 1, just letting you
I
know.
know, I know. Let's hope the cosmic balance is on my side just this one last time.
I think so.
Rolled a 14.
Alright, so you whip off a couple of arrows and you manage to nail right into his clothes on his leg and pin him to the ground. He falls flat on his face. It's like, oh, god dang it.
All right. Just before we switch to the other group, I'll approach him, walking. Well, and say, I have just one question for you. Why would you use the ladies' bathroom when it clearly indicates that it's for ladies? Why would you do that?
Did you just assume my gender?
You're still
so-
an asshole.
And so much more.
Look, I was a lady at the time, okay? In every way possible.
There was just
People
but
like
one
you
flaw.
just don't understand. And as you're standing above this pinned down man, you see another guard rushing up to you, and he seems super out of breath, and he's like,
Noble guardsmen, hello.
Adachi, why are you outside? Hold on. Oh, it's hot today. Adachi, you're needed in you're needed at the blacksmith. Zaya's there. Emma's on her way. That's all.
You have
Okay.
done well, kind sir.
Thank you.
And I'll like grab this man from his back, like his back shirt and say, yes, let's go visit the blacksmith. Perhaps you would answer better to fiery vengeance, fiery justice. And with your permission, I'll in typical anime fashion, I'll drag him on the ground with my hand on his back shirt.
That's fine. He just fell from like 3 stories and pretty much broke his back, so he's not.
Oh, that's why his bones were snapping all the time. Oh, whoops. Sorry,
he's
dude.
He's not putting up too much of a fight.
I did not think that he was broken from place. My
Why
bad.
do you think he was
and-
lying in a bush?
And he still had the nerve to actually try to kick you in the balls. That's pretty funny.
I mean, I thought either A, he was hiding, or B, he had sprained an ankle or something, but not, broken everything.
All right.
My
Ah.
bad. Sorry,
So,
dude. Sorry, dude.
Amethyst, you and Kireji are going to talk to the Empress. You're trying to get like basically set up rides for your journey, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Meanwhile, finally a scene change here. Zaya, you arrive first at the blacksmith.
Ooh, cool guy.
Um, and for the sake of everybody, he tells you to wait until the others arrive. So shortly after, Emma arrives first, and then Adachi arrives with this weird-looking man.
I've seen him before, correct?
He looks quite familiar.
He's got different colors, though, right? Or
No, he's pretty much wearing the same colors.
okay.
Zaya cocks her head and is like, I think we've met before. Why are you dragging this?
Behold, as I lay him before you, a fiendish, vile shapeshifter, one who cloaks himself in the night, one who disguises his true identity, one who, and I trail off.
Fair Queen Duck.
I vaguely remember this guy shape-shifting before. Were you the fake Amethyst?
I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. You got me.
How long were you faking?
Just for the past night since you guys met me at the tree.
Then, and I hold up my finger to the blaster. Be right back. I pick him up by the scruff of his neck and
Poor neck.
bring him to eye level to me.
Zaya, mind you, he is quite already a broken man, literally. Don't.
What happened?
Please put me down.
Let's just say the cosmic scales did not tip in his favor, but he did tip over the palace walls.
The way his body is, Zay could probably tell that his back is broken.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
poking out through his suit.
She gently sets him down. What happened?
I fell.
You fell. From how far?
About 3 stories.
Why were you faking being Amethyst? And how did you become a prisoner? Why did you even become a prisoner? You know that we've had bad encounters before. Why did you become Amethyst?
Just what I was told to do. It was my job.
Who told you to do it?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Well, I think I can answer that. says the blacksmith.
Oh, whoa, what?
Zaya stands up. I'll come back to you later.
Is this some huge conspiracy that the blacksmith
This little
and the other
fella
guard is
here, You wouldn't happen to be part of that clan, would you? It looks like our infamy has caught up with us. Yes. Those throwing stars that you had me take a look at.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I recognize the craftsmanship quite well. Well, there's only one kind of throwing star like that in Kaining, and it's made from the Ikimase clan.
She
Which
turns
I
around.
bet this young one here is a part of, I'm sure.
Who, me?
No.
No, the short one with the big nose. Who you calling
Oh.
big nose? Big nose.
Zaya slightly bows. I thank you for your information.
Yes, their clan is a little infamous for their deception and trickery.
Well,
They're quite the treasure hunters. But
They have
just unfortunately, a lot of times those treasures just happen to be other people's stuff.
they have kidnapping under their belt now too, or have for quite a while. We're
gonna get her back as long as you paid us the money.
And Zaya turns around with a cocked eyebrow and is like, "Do you expect us to pay the money that you stole our friend? What do you think was going to happen?"
I mean,
What happened the last time?
Why didn't you just pay it?
We did not have the money.
Did your friend not worth that much to you?
She's priceless.
I mean, 50,000 for you guys. That has to basically be pocket change.
We would die for her. We're guests of the Empress. We don't live here.
Oh. I think we've made quite the big mistake.
You think? You think?
Your first mistake was believing human life has a value. I mean, has a money value. Human life has no value. Whoops.
Mistake was thinking that any of us is worth anything at all. We're all worthless.
Whoopsie.
Adachi the nihilist.
Zed takes out a few silver pieces and hands it to the blacksmith. Thank you for your time and your information.
Oh, I don't need your money, but I appreciate it anyway, young lass.
Now, if you're not
I
gonna...
admire these Ikimase clan crafters. They know how to make quite the fine steel.
Yep.
You admire their craft, knowing what they do with it?
Oh, hate the artist, not the art.
That is exactly how...
What good can come out of these morning stars? Sorry, going stars.
It's the same with your bow. It's the same with any weapon. It's all how you
Point
use
proven. Point proven. So what now?
Well, now...
Shall we drag him to the jail cells to confront the real Amethyst?
Well, no. We're gonna...
Shall we drag him back to our room?
Not drag him. We don't want to cause him more undue pain. He will
Fair
be.
enough.
He will
enough.
be taken care of and put in jail, though.
Ah.
And I'll make sure you have your affliction looked after. Jumping out a 3-story window. You are desperate
Sadly,
to get away.
Sadly, there was no cure for insanity.
So as okay. So the blacksmith says he looks at you and says, "So you're looking. Does someone want to explain to me exactly what's going on here? How did you come across this fellow and these stars?"
These stars
It
were
all
thrown-
began 2 nights ago, when the cosmic stars were at the zenith.
Zay just gets right to the point. They were thrown at some kidnappers that almost died. But
Yes,
we
but
were looking into who was doing the kidnapping. So from this information that we've now gathered, we're going to pay a visit to the clan now.
Ah, the clan. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one to find.
For you, maybe.
Well, I would say that it would be hard to find, but lucky for you, we have one of the best divination wizards in the country. And thanks to this little fella here, well, there's only a few places where these stars can be found. They should be quite easy to find indeed.
Well, we can
You're
also
going
just
to regret that.
we can also trace back to where Amethyst was truly captured.
Oh, that old cave. Not even close to our clan. They're probably long gone by now once they realize that she's escaped.
Long gone, eh? Oh well. We'll take you up on your divination offer.
so they just left you here, abandoned you here.
That sounds like this clan abandoned him.
I would have escaped if it wasn't for this wacko. He points
the one-
over at Adachi.
Who's the one who jumped out a window?
The man with the iron cup.
Well, technically, I did that too, but I succeeded.
I had freaking Itchy with me, but he decided to jump off my back and send me spiraling through the tree so he could save himself, the jerk, and ran away.
Seems like your whole humans have no value shtick isn't that fun when it's used against you, is it?
You don't know what it's like with our clan. It's ruthless. You're either one of us or you're not. And you either perform, bring back the best treasures the clan has ever seen, or you're shunned.
Well,
Seems like a
When you're
lose-lose situation.
You don't know the half of it.
could you get that location for us there, Sir Blacksmith? You never gave
Why
me
don't you go talk to her yourself? I'm a little busy here. But take this star back and I'm sure she can take care of you just fine.
She bows.
What made you join this clan, Mr. Roy?
My name's not actually Roy, you idiot. It's
Why don't
Busy.
you even lie with your own name?
That was the role of the guard whose identity I stole. That was his name.
So what'd you do with him?
So there's a guard man named Roy here.
Oh, he's still walking around somewhere. He didn't even notice I took his identity.
Wait a
Just
minute,
like you
this-
guys didn't notice I took Amethyst's identity either.
I know I'm not there, but does that mean Roy is actually in Kaining?
Oh no.
Different Roy. There are more than one person named Roy, I promise you.
I think Amethyst might have something to say to you. Let's go ahead and go to the guard shack and explain the situation to the rest of the group.
So, hold on, Mr. Bubsy, was it?
Izu.
Mr. Izu.
Bless you.
were you were Amethyst. Who was the boy? The young man that I set out to save, who was with you in the carriage. Who was that? If not the real boy.
Oh, he's long gone by now. You guys left him with his mother. Or, well, the boy's mother. I'm sure he's gotten out of there just fine, and he's probably back at home at the clan. Although, if he's smart, he won't go back home anytime soon, empty-handed. It was an unfortunately botched job.
Wait. I brought home to Jenna the wrong boy?
Yep.
I think of the money she gave me, and I just say, what have I done? I've stolen
Don't
reward gold from.
Don't worry about it. He's here with us.
I need to go back to her.
Nah. Well, if you want to go back to her right now, that's fine and dandy. But we're dealing with the issue, the deeper issue at hand.
Yes, of course. We'll do this first, and then I have to bring back this money to the poor noblewoman Jenna, who right now must be doubly in sorrow. Oh no.
And she probably thinks that you conned her.
Yeah, exactly.
Let
It seems that the cosmic scales have once again tipped against my favor.
let's go. And while we are on our way over there, Zaya will treat his affliction that he jumped out the window and caused.
Actually, young lass, would you mind if I had a spell with this one for a while? I have many questions about his people. It's not very often that you capture one of the Ikimase clans. They're quite
as
a
lo-
rare sight.
As long as she looks around to see if there's any cuffs or anything, shackles.
Yeah, he's got some shackles like hanging up on his tool
Hope you got a key for these. And she takes the shackles and puts them on.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be going nowhere, I'm sure. We've got guards stationed outside the room, and then you definitely won't be getting away from me, that's for sure.
He is good at shapeshifting. You might want to.
Oh,
Keep an eye out
I'm
for
quite
that.
familiar with their craft.
All right.
Oh,
Nods. Thank you again, All right, head off to.
One moment. How come I've never heard of this clan, and yet you seem perfectly well aware of their existence? I've never heard of this clan in all my travels. Yet you act as though they're a common household name.
Well, they're more of a legend, I'll be honest. Like I said, they're quite rare to see in person, if you ever do notice them. But, like I said, I'm quite familiar with their craftsmanship, and I'd like to know more. And that is all.
Miss Zare, you said you had personal history with this man?
Yes. It's a while ago. I vaguely remember the details, but I do remember this person shapeshifting. How is it that
I've
we
never met you in my life.
well, we met somebody of the same color and
You must have met one of my other clan members in the past. We do kind of look similar and generally wear the same type of outfits.
Hmm.
Did you happen to get a name?
It's been so long ago. Do we remember the name of the person?
I mean, I wrote it down, but I have no idea, so I can't say anything. Me, the player, knows about it. If Fjord was here. Oh, Zare, your diplomat's pouch writes up. His name is actually.
Hold on. Let me do would that be an intelligence check or a wisdom check? Because I can't as
Intelligent. Just go ahead and do like a regular intelligence check.
Oof.
Just trying to remember.
Hey.
Oh,
You remember his name is Maru.
You rolled an 18. Nice.
Maru. Maru was his name.
Maru? That's who you met. Oh, he left Kyning so long ago. How's he doing these days?
Well, he got caught by us, so what do you think?
That sounds like Maru. He was never really great at the treasure hunting thing. That's why he left. Trying to find treasure somewhere else. Because he just wasn't good enough for the Kyning guards here. Also not great with his form either. Usually would just poof out of it after like a good hearty punch or two.
Yeah, that seemed what happened. Well, now we'll have to pay your clan a visit.
Good luck finding them.
She waves to the blacksmith. Have fun with this guy.
Wait. Don't mention my name if you ever come across my clan, okay?
Oh, what's your name? So I don't remember to mention it.
Oh, haha.
What is your
Don't
name?
understand. They will kill me if they find out that I got caught, okay?
Boo, heckin' boo.
What is your name?
I'm not falling for that.
I could say your name and make sure that they know that you got captured, or I can just describe you to them, and they'll probably know who it was.
if you tell us your name, we'll give you a branch in Celestra.
Well then.
Is that a place where I can be safe? Because I'll take it.
As
You need a
safe as safe can
shapeshifter?
be.
That could certainly come in handy.
I mean, yeah. Bring it on.
Steals everything up. Well, didn't see that coming.
Just don't mention Bizu, okay?
Bizu. All right. Bizu. How do you spell that?
I imagine it's
You
BIZU.
don't. He like writes it down in Kainingese.
How's that gonna help
like-
me?
That's how you write it in his language.
Looks like you'll need
No,
Reggie
he's
help
right.
with that.
Adachi's like, I recognize this handwriting.
Yeah, that's Mizu, all right. Bizu.
All right. Well, we have a new destination on our list of destinations to visit. But first, let's go meet back with the gang.
One more thing.
Yes.
Be careful. It's dangerous to mess with the clan, and
Be careful. You're
Well,
telling
you haven't
us
really
to be
given us
careful.
much of a choice. You messed with us first.
I was just doing my job, okay?
Yeah, well, now we gotta do our job of cleaning you guys up.
Wow, that's pretty cleaning everybody up.
Nobody disrupts the freedom of people, the innocent people.
All right. Where are you
Sure.
guys heading?
So back to the prison.
Okay.
Or
My
so-
last question to Zaya as we walk back is I simply ask her, why would a Chinese clan want to target the Hand of Lestra? What did you do to attract the ire of them?
You heard what Bizu said. He thought we were rich. That's all the information I could get. You know, they just thought we were rich, and that's how to get easy money, I guess. But targeting us proved not so beneficial to them.
The hunt for money often veils a more deeper secret motive.
Yeah. So they are kidnapping people and harming innocent people's lives. That doesn't set well with me.
It should not sit anywhere. You are right. Well done, Zaya.
As you guys walk out of the blacksmith's room, leaving Bizu under his protection, Amethyst, Kireji, and Richard
Richard.
are right outside, about to walk in. So they meet you. They meet you outside of the blacksmith.
Well,
Hey guys.
we learned that there is a clan that is behind all this, and I spout the name of the clan because apparently I can't remember it.
It is
Ikimase.
the Ikimase clan.
Ikimase. And
What are
Ikimase.
you doing here?
Ikimase, we met a person from the Ikimase clan before.
What? No, not that him. She points to Adachi.
Oh crap.
Oh,
boy.
he's the one who helped save the imposter. Amethyst.
Well, congratulations. You helped save an imposter. You managed to stop and harass me and Richard out in front of the door and scare us nearly half to death.
I don't like you very much.
Oh,
It appears
And Zaya, I
things go from
understand.
bad to worse.
This
He
is the
was
cosmic
just
tilt.
he was just trying to help, I'm guessing.
Darkness
It
veiled
did
my
it
eyes.
Nothing about him tells me that he would lie to us. I think his heart was in the right place.
So at this point, you see
He
Poof
was-
stepping around Adachi, and he turns into a little guy with green up, purple head.
Ah, crap, you got me.
Well, you know what?
Just joke.
I never liked Kaineng either. Let's go.
Ah, you're not
It's
worth
like-
my time. I'm out of here.
This is why Kireji never wanted to come back, because he's an imposter.
Everybody's a door.
We caught the imposter Amethyst. The blacksmith is watching over him right now. I was told to go to the divinationist to get the exact location because more than likely
Wait a minute.
we have cleared out of the cave that Amethyst was once captured in.
But wait a minute. Was this the same person we met in Ospian, or?
The same clan, not the same person. This guy's named Bizu, and the one we met was help me.
Well,
I can't think of the
the
why are names.
Ikimase clan?
Yeah, the Ikimase clan, but Bizu and the one we met in Ospian was
Maru.
Maru. So we've met this clan before.
Great. There's more of them here.
Apparently,
Uh,
their
that-
base of operations is here in Kaiming. So
Strange, my master never mentioned this to me. They must be really hard to come by.
that's what the blacksmith said.
Yeah. Well, that would explain why he was able to deceive us so well.
Well, we really didn't ask questions either.
No, we didn't. We only have ourselves to blame for what happened.
Yes. That's why
Which-
I looked at Amethyst. I apologize. That's why I asked you the question I asked when I first saw you.
Now I feel like an idiot. Confused. A confused, worn out idiot.
It's been a long day. It's only getting
Well, yeah.
longer.
I missed the nights where we could go to sleep and nothing bad would happen.
Did you mention that the imposter that was impersonating Amethyst here was in there?
Yes.
Did he happen to mention the person that was impersonating me?
He said he's probably long gone from your mother's side, but won't be
Okay,
returning to
good.
the clan anytime soon because, well, the operation was botched.
Well, that brings a load off my mind. Just glad
Do
to
you,
know my mother's probably safe.
is your mother capable of defending herself if need be, or?
Well, yes and no. She's quite scary when she's angry, but I mean, she's not a hero or some type
Don't
of
worry
martial
about it.
artist.
If she's anything like you are, Richard, she's fine.
Oh, thank you, Amethyst.
So,
I
No.
will. I cautiously approach Amethyst. I get down on both knees. I put my bow in front of her, and I will kneel down a bit and say, Lady Amethyst, in my desire to mete out justice, to right the wrongs that were brought upon innocent folk, it seems I have caused wrongness to you. A shroud of silent mist surrounded my heart and my eyes, and the unseen scales were against me, believing you to be an impostor of the night. Twilight Veil has since been lifted. I see now the truth. Although you have no right or reason to forgive this misguided samurai, I offer you sincerest apologies.
Well, I can see you're trained in theater.
He's very
Oh,
verbose, isn't he?
Well, yes, actually, I mean,
he certainly would have been handy to have around in case we actually did have to go through with that play.
did somebody say
Yes.
play?
Well, Mr. I never caught your name. Tall and
Some call me
intimidating.
the Silver Arrow. Some
All
call me
right,
the Silver.
Some call me Mr. the Arrow.
Adachi.
His new name is Maurice.
I understand the position you're coming from.
I mean, he tried to save the boy's life.
I think I heard.
If this
Lady-
guy in there's anything like that rat bastard I met back in Ospian in that manner, then I forgive you. You were just doing what you thought was best in the moment, and after all, Fjord did make the other guy punch Kireji square in the face, so I understand how confusing that situation.
Just out of curiosity, when you left him, was he in a position to get away? Do you
What's
think that blacksmith will be able to take care of him?
Yeah, he's shackled.
Are you sure I shouldn't go back there and make sure that he's not getting away anytime soon?
His
Did you
back's
break his
broken.
legs?
No, his back's
Oh.
broken.
Oh, you broke his back. Oh.
No, I didn't break his back. He
No,
apparently,
no.
Oh.
in his rush to get away from Adachi, he jumped out 3 stories.
Oh. Well, good for him.
I
So-
will.
Sure, I highly doubt he's learned his lesson, but I'm sure it's a painful start on the right road, at the very least.
I will stand up and say, truly, the hand of Celestia bears its name well, as you have extended your own hand to me. I shall not forget this. You truly are the heroes that I knew you were. I think, however, now I must right another wrong that I brought upon a poor innocent woman. Adrian, you,
Please,
I'm
please
sure.
call me Richie.
His name is Richard. Adrian's his middle name.
Hey, Richard, I'm sure your mother is scared and worried about you, and thinking I had already brought you back home. She insisted quite heavily that I accept this sum to thank me, but it seems this is a ill-gotten gain, and I think I must return this to her.
Well, how much did she give you exactly, if you don't mind me?
Well, it might not be much for you, but was it 30,000? No. I don't know why I have in my head 30,000, but it can't be 30,000.
The ransom was for 30,000.
The ransom was 30,000, yes. I didn't.
So like 3,000 is probably what she gave you.
Yeah, okay, she gave me 2,000. In all good, I cannot accept this knowing that you are still at large.
Well,
He's really quite
I
small.
tell you
though.
what, I really appreciate it. Honestly, if what you say is true and what these other fellas say is true, it looks like you've done quite a good job to save me, even if it wasn't actually me. Doesn't seem like it was any part on your. Well, it wasn't your fault. So keep the money. It's really no issue for me or my mother. I will say, I probably will be returning home soon. Miss Amethyst here has gotten us a ride, I believe.
Yes.
And as soon as you guys are done here and are about to head off on your journey again, we will be stopping at my house and dropping me off.
Well,
Well,
our
thank goodness. Richard, you
destination.
have to know. Richard, you have to know. The one who imposted you really was a dick.
Oh,
Well, that's really unfortunate. That really.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was most definitely a
oh,
little Richard, that's for sure.
oh, and please don't think ill of me, but I I thought that was you, and I kind of gave away your one of your favorite action figures.
Uh,
Your mother gave lent me one of your favorite action figures to reassure his to reassure her son that I meant well, and I kind of gave him to the imposter, thinking it was you.
oh, I
He
see.
he didn't seem to appreciate it at all, so that was kind of odd. But
Well, you
I
know,
think he still has it.
things are replaceable, people are not. It's all fine.
that's why we should get to the bottom of this and make sure it doesn't happen again.
For Richard's action figure.
So, where are we
must-
going next? I'm kind of excited to see where this is going.
We have to go to the.
Celestia.
She holds up not Morning Star, but the throwing stars that she had the blacksmith look over. Blacksmith told me to go to the divinationist to get the exact location of the clan, because they more than likely have moved from the cave that Amethyst was captured in, because she escaped.
Depends on how long that intervention's going.
And they were probably talking to Tony for quite a while.
Intervention. You still have to explain to me intervention. What did you do?
Yeah, I'm curious to hear about that myself.
It is a pretty funny story, I'm not gonna
I'll
lie.
explain it on the way.
All right. We asked the nearest guard where the best divinationist of the Empress is.
He gives you some decent directions, and you know, you find your way there pretty easily. So you guys head towards the divinationist room, or at least where you were told it is. And let me see here. So you guys walk in to enter the divination room, and you see
Lady server.
old woman carrying a chime with her, standing in the middle of a very cozy looking room with lots of little baubles here and there. And she is kind of staring off towards your direction, but she doesn't seem to necessarily notice you. And she doesn't look like the healthiest person alive.
This reminds me of a
Oh.
certain other place.
Can you feel it? This is a constant, strong concentration point of the nebulous essence that tie this world together. Yes, I feel the cosmic energy flowing in this room,
Amethyst
I-
practically
looks over.
bursting at the seams.
Amethyst looks over at Adachi and pats him on the back. Adachi, bud, calm down. You can lighten up. It's okay.
After are we gonna? Hey,
I know I'm nobility, but you needn't put on such a show.
I kind of like it when he puts on a show. It's kind of funny.
It actually kind of grows on you after a while.
I do want to see what these cosmic forces are like, though. Honestly, before Amethyst here, I haven't seen a lot of magic, and I'm pretty interested to see what's going on.
There, that woman over there is the celestial gatekeeper.
The divinationist? Yes. That's what I gathered.
Thanks to her, she will unlock the portals of and weave the fabric of time, expand our minds.
Or
Bear
she'll
in mind
just
this
help.
one.
She'll
We
just
must go
in
to
your
her.
direction.
We must go to her.
she knocks lightly on the door. Please excuse us for our interruption. We're in need of finding a location of a certain clan that has terrorized people in Timing, and we were wondering if you can discern the location of this said clan so we can right their wrongs.
She starts to slowly move her head in your direction. Are you all the way in the other side of the room, or are you like, have you walked up to her?
I'm walking up to her. I knocked on the door and slowly
walked towards her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she looks in your direction. She doesn't say anything. She holds up her hand with the chime, and she just shakes it at you.
That's why you asked about. Oh,
I stop what I'm saying and wait see if she responds at all.
She shakes the chime again.
Would you like payment, or I'm not 100% sure. I can't talk Chinese.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm late. Hi there. She doesn't speak.
Huh? Are you?
She just kind of like shakes the chime at you again.
Who are you and who is I'm confused.
Oh, that's the lady, the divination lady. You may call me Cherry. I'm her apprentice.
So how are we able to know
She says she's been waiting for you for a long time. That she's surprised it took you this long to come here.
I didn't hear a thing.
She says that she knows why you're here. Just place the object on the table, and she will work her magic.
She pulls out
I've always wondered why a sky piercer was given to me.
She pulls out the 3 throwing stars and lays them on the table.
I'm sorry, would you mind flipping them over to the other side? I don't know why, but it's important.
Flipping them over?
Yes.
Okay. I flip them over.
Like a pancake.
Got your spatula. Flick it up in the air. Lands on the opposite side.
Now,
oh no, it broke.
If you wouldn't mind, she's going to ask you all to close your eyes.
I have trust issues.
I only have one eye, so does that count?
That's fine, Mr. Kireji.
Okay.
Huh? Okay.
Well,
Apparently.
here we go again.
It's happening.
Um,
I'm excited.
she so you guys don't with your eye, assuming you keep your eyes closed.
Uh-huh.
You hear some fiddling on the ground. A lot of this. It's like, oh, okay, yep, okay, I've got it. Yep, sure, yep, okay. Is this over here? All right. And then you do it this way, right? Oh, okay. And this ball right here. Okay, yes, you want it there? Oh, all right, I gotcha. Oh, what about this over here? Is this the right way? Okay, yep, okay, all right. And what about? Okay, yes, I see. And this. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. All right, I think we're ready. All right, you may open your eyes now.
Okay.
She slowly, that peeks out from one eye, not sure about what she's about ready to.
Is the
You
astral journey already done?
You just see on the table, there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cups of tea. Green tea that is steaming on the table. And the old woman raises her chime in your direction, and she says, "Please grab a cup and take a sip from the tea, please."
Oh, thank you for your hospitality. Amethyst steps forward and takes a cup.
Zed takes a cup and sips it while grimacing.
I just kind of uneasily grab the teacup, kind of analyze it a little bit, and then I go for it.
My master always said that those who serve green tea can do no wrong. I take it and drink it.
Okay, great. Now that you have all had some of the tea,
Make a
I
will save.
believe the next step is.
Oh no.
Yep, of course we have to have our own tea. You don't have to do that. And she, a little cherry, she's a little gnome girl. She brings over one of the hot cups of tea and kind of like slowly pours it into the old lady's mouth, letting her get a few gulps, and then she starts to drink from her own cup as well. Says, "Okay, now with this tea, we are all currently connected. We will share a moment together.
Yes.
So
Yes.
take a just watch her for a little bit, and you will see what I mean." So you see the woman, and she lifts her arms backwards, and off comes her long gray robe, showing her black komodo underneath. It's very old and dusty, and she pats it with her chime to get some of the dust off. And suddenly, you see flowers just bursting from her kimono
Ooh.
and covering the dust, or rather blowing away the dust that is on her old black kimono and turning it
Did
into
you
a
put
bright
in this
and
tea?
colorful one. And she lifts up her chime and rings it 3 times more. And on the third chime, suddenly everything in the room goes black, and all you see is each other and Terry and the old woman standing in this black void. And as time slowly goes on, you'll start to see shifting flickers of light off in the distance, phasing around kind of like stars in the night. And the woman holds up her chime again, and she opens her mouth and says, Oh, please, don't strain yourself.
The language of the ancients.
He's trying hard to find the clan you're looking for. He sees a forest, and as she says the words forest, suddenly you all find yourself floating above a large green forest. So you can see the trees swaying in the wind below your feet, but it's as if you are the stars looking down upon the earth itself, or Aspian, I suppose. And she just shakes her chime again. So, this is the place you were looking for. It's a very mystical forest, located here in Kaining. You can find it not too far from here, about 4-hour journey from the palace. I'm so far away. In a mountain, you'll find the place you seek. But danger is in that forest. An unspeakable horror. I can't describe it. And as she says this, suddenly you all feel like you're falling down into the forest itself, and you see yourself in the trees, and the trees are just passing through you, moving almost like as if you were in a car, but you're going through them instead. Not an actual, car, but for the player's perspective. And the old lady takes her chime and rings it 3 more times. There is a veil on this forest that protects this clan. Only those with strong wills can find it. But you, the 5 of you, well, I guess the 4 of you, one of you seems to be missing. You have the ability to make it through, we're sure. And on that last 3rd chime, everything around you disappears, and you find yourself back in the room again. And you see Cherry drop her stick and fall to the ground, panting. Oh. It's been a while since you've done that.
Are you well?
I'm fine. Just takes a lot out of me, that's all. You see the old woman, who has been keeping her mouth at a pretty blank expression. Crack a really large smile. Oh, thank you. Thank you, lady. I appreciate it. And she stands back up. Says, okay, so here, let me go grab this. And she runs over to the back of the room, pulls out a sheet of paper, and brings it back to you. Just okay, so I know it was kind of hard to see, but here is a quick. Let me draw down a quick little map, exactly where this place was located. It's going to be in this forest right here. This is where we are in the palace over here, and this is the forest that you'll most likely find the clan in. Now we're pretty positive that this is the one that they're in. Like I said, there is probably some kind of magical veil on it. I'm sure you guys will be fine. You're seasoned adventurers. We know that much. So you have this now. Was there anything else that we can help you with?
No, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
That was certainly impressive.
She says she's happy to help.
Yes, thank you for the experience and the assistance.
Well, I am always glad to help people when we can. I only hope that you find the people who kidnapped you, Amethyst, and that you serve them justice.
Thank you. We'll do our best.
Oh, and little Richie, your mom is okay. Just so you know, we did take a look at her before you guys headed over here. She is perfectly fine. She is safe. Okay. Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Well, that's going to be all. Then I'm going to go ahead and have myself a little snack now. I'm a little winded after that experience.
Thank you again. Your assistance is very much appreciated, Cherry. And
Thank you.
your ladyship, the great diviner.
Of course, I'll bring you some food too.
Just looks at the rest of the group and well,
Uh,
no one has anything else. Let's go to this mystical forest.
It sounds exciting, to say the least.
Sounds like trouble. So we should definitely head in that direction.
Like the way you think, Mr. Garou.
Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder how I think.
Okay.
Before leaving, just a respectful bow to both of them before we go.
She says she would bow, but she'd probably fall over and die.
Oh, well, I certainly wouldn't want that. Oh,
She says thank you.
no problem.
How much for your service?
She wouldn't mind. I'm not gonna say that.
What kind of check would I be able to do to see what kind of tea that was?
Society check.
Society check? Okay.
It was a special blend of Kireji'Garou's green tea. You've most likely seen your master drinking it before. It's not
Oh,
really
that
a special. It's not really a special type of tea. It's just basic Kireji'Garou tea.
that's why this taste was familiar. Okay.
Do I get the same information?
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know specifically that it's a Kireji'Garou's tea, but you know that it's just a basic green tea.
Especially with that herbalism lore check.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing special about the tea itself. That's what you know.
All right.
Um,
What
She's. Go ahead, Zaya.
what was she saying?
She said that she wouldn't mind a kiss from the handsome young man in the room.
Well, surely she means me.
Well, she means Kireji over here, but
Yes, I was stepping up to introduce him. Of course, Kireji. Go ahead.
she's shaking her chime. She has like she's doing that thing with her eyebrows where they slowly raise up and then raise back down, and looking over at Kireji.
Give me my
Come
check.
on, don't even be appropriate. She looks over at Saya and says, "Don't worry, we get paid by the Empress. You don't have to. It's free of charge."
Give me some sugar.
Now we're gonna go get you some food. You are going crazy today.
You ladies have a wonderful day, all right?
You as well.
Well, it's gonna be a day, all right.
I didn't like the way she looked at me.
She's like that at her age. I wonder what she was like when she was younger.
She looked at me like I was meat. I don't know how to feel about that.
Well, you know.
Could have swore I saw some saliva there for a second. Well, never mind. Let's not think about that.
Yes, let's not.
Oh, man.
It's the stare, isn't it?
Does make women go crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, should I, Richard needs to go back home. Is one of us gonna bring him there? Should I, or
Oh,
We can
Miss
have-
Amethyst, he has already taken care of that.
Oh.
Yep.
Along with Mr. Kireji.
I do kind of feel bad for, not being the one to finish the job I was hired for, but, okay.
Oh, don't worry about you, Mr. Adachi, was it?
Yeah.
You, I'm sure, handled yourself quite well in the battle. I'm sure that'll come in handy with the rest of this adventure that you're on.
I'm hoping.
And it's a thought what counts, really, and I'm also safe, so yeah.
Good.
All right.
Carry on then.
So, you have a little map that shows you the location of where to go for the forest, and you guys already know where Richard's family is.
Just out of curiosity, this whole time, did we get any rest at all?
You and Zaya, honestly, you guys really haven't rested very much at all right
No.
now.
No, we haven't.
Since your last battle, anyway. If you know want to take a rest before you leave, you're not necessarily in any hurry. Oh, and at this point, Emma finally catches up to you guys.
I'm done tying
boy.
up my shoes.
It's like, I couldn't find the blacksmith and I got really lost. What is going on around here?
Lots of things, Emma. Lots of things.
We'll have to go hunt the forest.
A forest? Okay then, that sounds like a good thing to do. Why don't we all take a little bit of a nap before we go? How about that?
I could really use one after that experience.
Yeah.
Kireji and Zaya do look like they're dead on their feet.
Well, as soon as we heard you were missing, we stopped at nothing until we thought we found you, and turned out it wasn't you.
It's been a very interesting ordeal.
Yeah. I might just fall asleep on the table this time.
Why don't we
Wait.
all go back up to the room and we take the day off for now? And I got caught up with the blacksmith and the little man in there. They told me everything, and basically, looks like that our situation has changed a bit. Maybe we take this day to rest and we leave early in the morning.
I don't think the clan expects us to be walking up on their doorstep.
And although if I'm honest, some of us should stand on guard in case something else happens while we're asleep.
I'll go ahead and take care of that since I'm the only one who seems to have slept.
Oh,
That
thank
work-
goodness.
That works for me.
We could also have the guards.
Yeah, that's true too. But just in case, I'll take a little peeky poo for a while. You know, so we don't have any of those situations happening again.
You mean like somebody getting kidnapped from their bed in the middle of the night?
Yeah, something like that. No, they would have to be pretty stupid to try that again.
Well,
And they tried again.
I don't know. The ones I ran across were terribly intelligent.
you know, they were.
So, you guys head back upstairs. You head back to your room. Richard stays the night with you guys. Actually, Adachi, Richard's actually going to ask you to take him home.
Do that.
And Amethyst has acquired transportation. It literally takes you like 30 minutes to bring him home and come back at the same time. You apologize to the mother, I'm sure. And
They
she
profusely.
honestly didn't even know her son was missing.
Okay then.
Apparently the fake Richard dipped out in the night after you guys, and she just assumed that he was in his room this whole time. She never actually checked to see.
Okay.
So, well, that's
That's
just
the-
like my mother.
That's a
Obser-
rabbit hole I'm not
observant.
gonna go down.
Observant as always. But Richard really thanks you for at least trying, and he can tell that you felt really bad about not
Yay.
actually saving him. He does ask you if you happen to know how his ball in the cup got broken.
No, actually, the ball in the cup thing, yes, that wasn't me.
It's okay, it's fine. He can just get another one. But yeah, he thanks you again, and then you head back here. All of you guys get a nice full day's rest, maybe even sleep an extra hour or two.
Yes.
And morning comes.
Time passes.
Emma has been awake this whole time. So she has basically been awake for the 13 plus hours that you guys were sleeping, because she really wanted to make sure that nothing happened again. And
She was busy writing her adventure for humans and households.
Yeah.
During
And-
that time, Squeals would have went to go try and give Emma a break during all of it.
Okay.
I
Yay,
fell asleep.
Squeals.
I
She
fell
would have
asleep.
turned him
I,
away.
I fell asleep under the table.
Basically,
On
tell
the
Squeals
pile of papers of households and humans.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys all get a nice full rest. For obvious reasons, Emma is gonna sit this one out and let you guys take care of it because she is too exhausted. She has her own things that she also needs to take care of. That for some reason sound more important, but yeah. So, all right, and now we move on over to the map here.
Ah,
So
the map.
we're here over in the palace.
I guess Amethyst is our marker.
Yep.
He turned us into our
So-
carriage.
The forest.
Bippity boppity
What was
boo.
this forest over here, Kevin?
I didn't see the circle.
What?
Did you ping something?
Oh, it's where these pink things is.
Oh, that section. Normally, what I had planned that for was is where all the Tengus are living currently, but I have, but if you wish to mold it to your own thing, that is fine because we have not yet brushed upon that section, so it can be altered and changed at will.
All right. So this part of the forest right here is what was marked on your map.
Sounds good.
So that is Amethyst. When you guys head outside, you see a bunch of very large red birds called dawn striders ready for you to ride on.
Nice.
Amethyst was able to get them from the Empress herself. So your journey to this forest is quite short. It takes maybe like an hour to fly all the way over there. These birds are pretty fast. Actually, are you flying? Are those flying birds or are they walking birds?
They run.
They
Running
run.
birds.
Okay, running birds. So never mind. It still takes like 2 hours to get there.
So no check to see if one of us gets winged by a branch or something along the way.
Okay, I'm
No,
back.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Hey, welcome back. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you left.
Yeah, I
Oops.
had to make call to my grandma because apparently when I looked up on our Facebook group that there were shots fired around her house.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yep. So I had to check it on her.
She okay?
Yep, she's okay. She thought it was fireworks.
Oh, okay.
It's that time of the year.
It is that
It
time of
It's
the
is.
year.
it's gunshot or fireworks.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's the last part you were here for, Kumal?
You just switched to the map, so I don't know anything that.
Okay. So you guys just to switch the map to this, or
Yeah, to
switch the map?
to the hexagon.
Okay.
I just
so
know we got a
Amethyst
full
has
night's
some-
sleep. That's it.
Yeah. So Amethyst has some giant red birds that she got from the Empress called Dawn Riders that you guys are riding on right now. They're gonna cut your time like practically like well over half, into a fourth. It normally take you like a good 8 hours to travel there, but it's only gonna take you like 2 hours.
Nice.
Kevin, roll me a D100.
Did we lose Kevin?
Yes, sorry. Hello.
Hey, roll me a D100.
Yes. You got it.
Okay.
32 cans of beer.
You guys make it there without any interruptions. You're fine. It's a pretty quick journey. Y'all are very wide awake now after a long day's rest. You make it there. It's about 10 in the morning when you make it outside of the forest. Yeah. So let's see. Just 1 second. So the strangest thing happens when you get closer and closer to this forest. The sky starts to get darker around it,
Ah, I know this well.
and suddenly a bit of a mist starts to appear, and slight raindrops start falling from the sky. You look up and you see clouds, but they don't look like they're rain clouds. And soon you find yourself inside the forest. But strangely enough, you don't remember how you entered. You just were suddenly there.
In the forest, flying.
Y'all are running on the. You were running on the ground with these birds.
Oh, okay.
They're
Ostrich or
like
chocobo.
chocobos, basically.
Chocobos. Do, 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 do. Okay.
Here in this forest, the pure concentration of darkness welcomes us into its lair.
Darkness. This makes me think of the forest outside my castle back home.
Dark forest around your home, huh?
I mean, I guess it's kind of dark.
Hmm.
You can still kind of see the sun. It sort of peers through the trees, but it's a lot darker than it should be. And the mist sort of starts to lie low around your feet.
This is not the kind of forest a unicorn would live in.
How about that?
This forest looks creepy.
So, we all knew how to reach this forest. Were we told what to do once we were in the forest?
Just that we would have to be strong-willed to
Speaking of, everybody roll a will save.
Oh,
Dang it,
boy.
Kumo.
I already used my goodwill save. No.
What have you said?
Oh, never mind.
Ooh, nice one. Here we go. I rolled a 2.
All
well,
right.
we all know who's getting lost.
I'm perpetuating the meme of fighters are dumb. Hoodoo.
I don't know. Forest doesn't seem that bad to me.
I don't know. The strong-willed is kind of irrelevant. I don't know what to do about all this. I don't really feel strong-willed to lose myself in this forest.
You drag you by the scruff of your neck.
I'm sure if we
Wow.
all stick together, we'll be fine.
Why does she like doing that, Kireji?
Everyone's vision goes black. Everyone, including Kireji.
I never thought the veil of darkness was this literal.
And the scenery changes, and you suddenly find yourself in a very different situation. You look around you, and you find yourself on these floating rocks
Oh.
in some sort of black void with these strange creatures almost surrounding you. Getting a closer look at them,
Oh, they're hideous.
you notice this one and this one.
Oh.
Oh, wonderful.
I
think we stepped into the wrong astral plane.
What the hell is this place?
some secrets.
I don't think it's Kansas anymore.
Some cosmic secrets were never made to be revealed.
What's Kansas?
And when we come back,
I mean,
the next time we will roll initiative.
Yay! Well, now.
Can't we just roll to? Can't we just roll to GTFO?
Where are you gonna go? You can just run out and jump off the rock.
If that's what it takes. Oh my.
Oh my. All right, thank you all so much for the games. My internet decided to finally start working. After about 2 hours of battling with it. All right, well, we're gonna probably switch games. Thank you all so much for being here, and we're gonna start a new stream anyway. So, thank you all so much. We will see you guys later. Don't forget to check out Snowy Phoenix Games and Zero the Hammer Slayer. They're both streamers. I think Zero streams on Dungeons and Dragons and Driving. So, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Bye.
When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time. start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over.